In this video, I'm going to show you a stupid simple strategy that you can start using every single day, and it works like magic. This strategy is based on the one candlestick strategy, but also using the sessions indicator with the London sessions highlighted. I'm going to show you how you can use this with the London trading sessions so that you can be able to get better entries. Now, this is going to be a very simple strategy, but it is so stupid simple that you can be able to apply this every single day in the market to see yourself get better entries. Now, without wasting any time, guys, if you're new to the channel, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also comment down below. Let me make this clear. This strategy works best when you trade it during high volume sessions. In this case, we are going to be looking at it in the London session. You can also use this during the New York session, but in this case, I'm just going to show you how I trade it during the London session. Guys, remember to watch the video from the beginning to the end so that you don't get confused while you try to implement this in your own trading. And also remember, guys, this is not financial advice. I am not licensed to give financial advice. Please do this at your own discretion. So let's go onto the charts, guys, and I'll show you guys how I apply this trading strategy to find entries every single day. We are here on the Euro USD chart. This is the 1 hour chart. You can use this also on the 30 minutes chart, but I'm going to show you this with an example on the 1 hour chart. So what you're going to do is you're going to apply the one candlestick strategy, but you're going to use it during the London session. You can also use this during the New York session, but I've chosen to use the London session as an example for you guys to be able to understand the principles behind this strategy. All right, we are looking at the Euro USD chart. What I want you guys to do is I want you to go and search for an indicator called sessions by Lux Algo. Just go to indicators up here, and then I want you to search sessions by Lux Algo. This first one here, I want you to put that on your chart. When it is on your chart, you can use these settings right here. Let me show you the settings I have. These are the settings I have. I have the New York session, and I also have the London session applied. Those are the only two sessions that I trade. I don't trade the Tokyo session or the Sydney session. And what I want you to do is just take a screenshot or follow these settings for that indicator, and then you will have the same exact one on your chart. Once you have it, you will see something like this on your chart showing the London and New York sessions. So the London session is the first gray box, and then the New York session is the blue box ahead. All right, so you want to have that indicator applied on your chart, and you should be on the 1 hour chart. However, you can also use this on the 30 minutes chart to work equally well. So what you're going to do is you're going to apply the one candlestick strategy trading methodology with this sessions indicator, because you want to trade during a session when there is enough volume in the market. So the essence of trading with this indicator is it allows you to be able to see when the London session appears and when the New York session appears. And also, some of you have been asking me which time zone I'm in. You can just change your time zone to be the same time zone as where you are based. Okay, so you can see at the bottom right here, I have my time zone right here. When I click on this area, you can see it pulls up all the time zones, so you can choose depending on where you stay at the moment. So for me, I've chosen UTC +3, which is Nairobi time. That is what I have chosen. So that time matches with my current time, and it will draw the London session according to my time. So in my time, the London session opens at 10 a.m. As you can see, if I put the line here, it will open at 10 a.m. So at 10 a.m., what I will do is that I'll come on the chart here and I'll show you. I'll not show you guys a bar replay on this because it will make the video way too long. I just want to give you guys this so that you can go try it out on yourself, back test, so that you can see these entries, how they come. So what you're going to do is you are going to look at the general trend of the market. Okay, if the market is trending up, you're going to look for only buys. If the market is trending down, you're going to be looking for sells. Let's look at an example from this area right here. So in this area right here, we see that the market opens while it is in a downtrend. It has been in a downtrend, short-term downtrend. As you can see here, it created a high, created a lower low, lower than this previous one here, then it created a lower high right here, then it created a lower low right here, then it created a lower high right there. So we expect it on the next day to create a lower low. So let's look at this specific area right here. When the London session opened, you're going to be looking at marking the first candle, if the first candle is in the direction of the trend, which is bearish as we've seen at that moment, the past 3 days before this day here, the market is moving down. It is bearish generally based on market structure. Then you want to wait and see if the first candle, first 1 hour candle after the London session has opened is bearish. Then that confirms to you that the trend is going to be bearish for the day. The daily bias will be confirmed by that candle if it is bearish also. So when that candle is bearish, then now you can mark that candle with the 1 hour 1 candlestick strategy method. You just get a rectangle and then you mark that candle's high, you move it to the next candle, mark its high and mark its close like this. This is what you will do. So that will be your tradable zone. You can just use the color purple. That box is the tradable zone of that session. So when you mark this like this for this candle, this session is based on this candle here, the first one on that London session. This first one, you draw a box on it, but then you move that box forward so that you can be able to trade it with the next candle. Now when you go down to the 15 minutes chart and come to this area here, you'll be able to ride this trend going down for that day. You can see you'll be able to get entries on a lower time frame. I'll not go to lower time frame because that will take a long time and will make the video way too long. I just want you to get the understanding of how to get entries using this method of trading. This strategy is stupid simple, and if you apply these rules, it will be almost like magic. You'll get very good entries almost every single day. So if you go around and look at that same methodology, you'll see that it will be working when you apply it on different days. For example, like also this day here, you can see that the market was trending down. There's a most recent break of market structure right here. You can see there's a break of market structure before the London session opened, so you know the market is going down. Then when you see the market is going down, you wait for the first London session candle. Once it closes red, you know that that day is confirming a bearish bias, so you mark that candle's high and close. For example, I would mark that candle's high, I would move it forward, then mark its high and its close at the bottom like this. So this will be my tradable zone on the lower time frame, which is the 15 minutes chart. So if you went to the 15 minutes chart, you will be able to get an entry on this candle's wick. Let me just zoom in there so that you guys can be able to see clearly that area. You can see that there is a wick on top of this candle here. So that wick there is an entry on a lower time frame, which is a 15 minutes or 5 minutes chart. For the 1 hour, you can get your trades here even on the 2 minutes chart or 5 minutes chart to get an entry to trade that next 1 hour or next 2 hours for you to take this profit there. That will help you with getting confirmations for your entries using the 1 candlestick strategy. This strategy is really easy. It is stupid simple, but it works every single day. All right, so we can still see here the market is still bearish. We are in a bearish trend here. If you guys can see, we are in a bearish trend still going down, so we are only going to be considering bearish candles. Now you may ask me a question: what happens if the first candle of the London session is bullish like this one here? You ignore that one and then wait for the next one. If there is a red candle, whether it is number 4 after the London open, doesn't matter. You wait for the first red candle in a bearish trend during the London session, the first bearish candle, that's the one you would mark. So in this case, we would skip this bullish one and would mark the next red candle when it has finished to close. Would mark its high and would mark its close like this. Then we would project forward and then we would trade that on lower time frame to get your entries going down. You can do this all day and you'll be able to see that this will really help you with your entries using the 1 candlestick strategy. Guys, I don't want to make this video way too long, but if you find this really interesting and you want to see me do maybe one with a bar replay, what I want you guys to do is to share this video as much as you can, like this video as much as you can, and also make sure that this video at least reaches 1,000 likes. Once this video reaches 1,000 likes, I'm going to come and do a full breakdown just using this technique, and I'll do maybe a 20 to 30 minutes video detailing how to trade this, and you guys, I believe, will benefit it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. Until next time, guys, peace and out.